my name is Rolandie Delport and welcome to the QCTO newsroom. We have spent the last 6 months on this new adventure with the QCTO pilot project that we have been launching. One of the hot topics at this moment is the use of an SME, or subject matter experts. So today we are just going to go a bit deeper into what a subject matter expert entails and what the requirements are from the QCTO with regards to this. A subject matter expert is an individual or a professional who has gained a lot of industry knowledge within their specific field. They have the necessary experience to teach others exactly what is required for that specific topic. For this reason, the QCTO has a direct requirement that every facilitator, moderator, and assessor delivering and working on an occupational qualification has the necessary subject matter expertise to train other individuals on this specific topic. So what does this mean exactly? This means that the QCTO requires you to have worked physically within the specific field that you will be training. For example, if you will be training a cashier qualification, you will need to have had experience as a cashier within the industry. That will allow you as the facilitator or assessor to transfer that detailed and specific knowledge and experience that you have gained personally over to the learner. So the question you might ask is it really so important to be an SME or a subject matter expert when delivering occupational qualifications? Do you as a training provider really need to adhere to this requirement from the QCTO? The answer is yes. As a training provider delivering occupational qualifications, you will be audited by the QCTO and they will be doing site visits to ensure that you do adhere to the specific requirements set out by them. For this reason, it is important to have a training plan in place and an implementation plan in place from the very start of your planning phase of your qualification. You need to ensure that when you choose and select your facilitators, assessors, and moderators, that you have their CV, their detailed CV, detailing all their workplace experience within the industry, their ID, their highest qualifications, and their accreditation letters from the CETA on hand, so that when the QCTO does their site visits, you already have everything in place to ensure that you adhere to their requirements. Now, this is not just a requirement set out by the QCTO or one CETA, for example, the wholesale and retail CETA. We have been to numerous roadshows with different CETAs, such as the MER CETA and the services CETA. And all of these CETAs are stressing the importance of selecting your facilitators carefully to ensure that they are subject matter experts. So what will happen if we do not adhere to this requirement from the QCTO? This will have various impacts on various stakeholders, for example, the learner. We all know by now that the focus of the QCTO is to provide the learners with detailed and specific knowledge and the transfer of skills so that they can walk into the workplace with all the skills they need to do the job. So, if we put facilitators in place that are not subject matter experts, we run the risk of depriving the learners of getting that detailed and specific skill set that they need in order to do the job successfully as required by the organization. This will furthermore also have an impact on the delivery of the training program, as it could cause the program to be declared null and void. Finally, not adhering to this requirement from the QCTO will have a major impact on your accreditation as a training provider, and it could have massive implications for your accreditation with your occupational qualifications. So, to conclude, what do you as a training provider or an organization need to have in place when planning an occupational qualification? First, start with a curriculum document. Go through that, read it carefully to ensure that you know exactly what type of SME you will need to have on board to facilitate and assess your specific occupational qualification. Retrieve all the necessary documentation from these facilitators and assessors and have all of these ready in a file so that when the QCTO does their site visit and their audit, you already have everything in place to kick off the project on a high and successful note. Watch out for our next vlog that will give you more information on all our lessons learned during the past 6 months. Until next time.